So this is a combination of both of those trips. It is mostly a drugstore, besides one fun item. I usually just get my basics, but I've been wanting to try out some new primers and a few new other products. So these are some items that I've never purchased before, which is exciting. Let's get right into it. The second time I went, which was literally last night for me, I was just going in to get some of those new primers I was talking about, and I walked by the ColourPop section, and they had a Rudolph collection, which I didn't even know ColourPop came out with. And while I wanted to buy literally everything, I just chose the item that I know I'd actually use, which is the lip gloss trio. I feel like while ColourPop's products are good, what they really do well is the packaging. I went through a phase where, like years ago, where I was buying a lot of ColourPop, and I kind of realized I was buying it for the packaging way more than for the product, which isn't good. So I definitely slowed down, but I couldn't resist. If y'all have never seen the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like, claymation type movie, it's such a classic. I grew up on it. So like this artwork, these characters really like ring home for me. I think it was really cute. They also had the palette in stock, the lippy kits, and the lip scrub and lip mask. I was so close to getting a lip scrub, but it is peppermint flavored, and that is a flavor and a scent that I really hate. I am not a fan of peppermint, so that's really the main reason I didn't snag it. Lip products are my favorite products to purchase. I'm obsessed, and it's a type of product I'm for sure going to use all of. So I never feel guilty buying lip products. Okay, this comes with 3 of the Luxe lip glosses. We have Hermie, Dolly, and the Misfit Elephant. Island of Misfit Toys. There's such a cute song about the Island of Misfit Toys. I think years ago, Glee, the show, covered that song, and it made the kid in me so happy. So we have a very frosty white, a like hot pink, and then a more golden amber, which is the color I'm wearing today. I felt like it was the only one that really went with the makeup. I felt like the pink could work. I could do it, but I wanted something that blended in more with the rest of the look. So that's the one I put on for this. Okay, let's open it up. Oh my gosh, again, packaging on point with the branding and the lettering and all the snowflake decals. Also, see similar. It's very similar, and that's why I knew I was gonna like it. A lot of glitter. It's really pretty. Very pretty. And then I get this last one, which I think it's fun to see shades like this, but these are really hard to like wear daily as a daily look. Yeah, they're all the same scent. Let's see, because it's like so like white-ish. I don't know. I feel like it can easily make you look a little ghostly. You know what I should try? I love putting gloss over lipstick, but I hate having the applicator get like messy and colored because of the lipstick. This could be my topper, and since I don't like it as a gloss on its own, I won't mind if, you know, it kind of gets a little tinted or whatever. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll finally find a wearable way to enjoy and use shades like this. Okay, let's move on. Let's do the primers that I got and want to try. I got two, and I actually doubled them up, and I'm wearing both of them now. I am very oily, and I've been using the Urban Decay All-Nighter Primer, and I don't know, I just don't think it's doing what I'm looking for it to do, which is shine control and oil control. So I went for the NYX Shine Killer, and then I finally grabbed the e.l.f. matte putty primer. Iconic. I've never used any of the putty primers, so I'm a newbie. This one, if you don't know anything about this primer, let me show you something. It's gonna blow your mind. Are y'all ready? It's black. The primer is black. You can imagine my utter shock today when I was going to do my makeup, and I put this on my hand expecting it to be like clear, and it was black. For a second I thought the product had gone bad, but that's actually what it's supposed to look like. As you blend it out, it shears out, and it eventually goes kind of translucent. Obviously, once I put foundation on, any leftover tinge faded, but here we go, there we go. It's almost all gone at that point. But I was just like, I hadn't experienced a surprise like that in so long. It was very surprising. Anyways, I liked how this felt, but it was really thin, and I was originally gonna use this on its own today, but then I decided to layer it because I wanted something a bit more sticky as well. So again, this is the NYX NYX Shine Killer KILLER primer base, and it was like $10. This is obviously my first time using it, but so far I've liked the experience. I didn't feel like my makeup applied weird or anything. I felt like it blended in with my skin. I didn't experience any negative effects while doing my makeup. So we're just going to have to see as the day goes on. Am I less or the same as I usually am when it comes to the shine? see on the back it says allow to set for 30 seconds. I don't know if I did that. I'll make sure to do that next time. Let's open her up. I can't believe I already have particles of other makeup products in it, but you can see the little bit that I took right there. I just literally used my fingernail and, took it out that way. I'm sure I could get a little spatula, but I didn't feel like that was needed. Well, for the first experience of using it, I'm very happy so far. Let me see, I haven't really looked. I mean, obviously, there's some glow, there's some shine, but I don't think I look as greasy as I might look at this point. So far so good. Continuing on with the mattifying train. This is something I got on my first Ulta trip, so I've used this quite a few times at this point. If you saw my October favorites, you already know about this, but this is the NYX matte finish, Finny Matte. Maybe it's just matte finish and then Finny Matte is French, Spanish. I feel like I should know the difference. Anyways, it's the mattifying setting spray. Sorry, that was awkward. As I mentioned in that other video, I've been a ride or die for the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And while I'm obsessed with that type of applicator, the fine aerosol can mist, I've come to the conclusion it was just the luminosity of it was too much for my skin. Immediately I'd look really good, but like 10 minutes later I just felt like it was making me look so shiny. And when I didn't use it, I am tripping over my words today. When I didn't use it, I kind of liked how my makeup looked 30 minutes later more. Anyways, I just don't think it's the setting spray for my skin type, even though I love the experience of using it. Okay, that was like more difficult to explain than it should have been. So, I grabbed this, and I've used it probably 8 times at this point, and I like it. I'm not the biggest fan of the traditional spritzer style, but it doesn't come out chunky by any means, and I like how it lays on my skin, so no complaints there. I also like that it's so affordable, even compared to the Morphe. I think it's like $4 cheaper. this. I needed some more black liquid eyeliner. I love when you're doing fake lashes. I didn't do it today because I felt like a more softer brown eyeliner look. But usually when I do fake lashes, I love using black liquid liner to go over the band and hide the glue, because even though the glue dries clear, you can still see it. So I needed some more black liquid liner, and I saw this cute little set by Makeup Revolution London, and there's a black, a red, and a white. And I've never had white or red liquid liner, so I'm thinking of trying a few like graphic liner type looks, and I think these would be perfect. And I love this little trio. Fun. I don't know. Look at how much, like, this feels like such a long gap. Like, I don't know. There's something very funny looking about these. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Ooh, they're all like stuck together. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's see what this applicator looks like. Oh, it's kind of thick. I was hoping for a thinner applicator. Oh, but I can still get a pretty thin line. I'm gonna have to practice with these. I haven't used an applicator like this in a long time, but still, this handle is really long. I guess it'll give me more control over the application, but there's just, I don't know Honey Dude. Honey as in Honey, honey dude. I have been wanting a nude type liner for my underwater line, and this is the one I went with. When I took it out, it looked a bit more peach than I thought I was going to, and I didn't think I was gonna love it, but I actually have it on right now, and I think it looks really good. I thought it was gonna be more of a true nude, but I'm not mad about it. I think it brightens my eyes really nicely and goes quite well with my skin tone, actually, I would say, while still giving a brightening effect. So I'm very happy with this shade. I know that MAC, the Kohl liners from MAC, there's a really good true nude shade, so I might pick that one up as well sometime in the future, and maybe compare the two and see which one I really like better. Sometimes white in the waterline is just too much, it's too stark, and with this kind of lightly bronzed makeup look, I just thought it was going to be too stark. I'll take this one out. I love the little happy designs on the cap. And that's what it looks like. See what I mean? Definitely peachy. But again, happy with it. Sometimes, actually a lot of the time, the way something looks in the product versus on your face, very different. I've learned that with lip products as well. Things will look really different on me than I think they're going to. Okay. Basic item. I'm always picking up a drugstore mascara because I really don't like when they start to dry, even if they're a little dried out. If I'm spending like $8 on a mascara, I don't care. If I'm buying a higher end mascara, I will use it until the very last drop. But, you know, I wear mascara all the time. I usually do falsies for videos, but on a daily basis, it's mascara. So, I'm always going through tubes. This is the Lash Princess in the purple one. And as always, I like it because of the curve. far. In October, I think almost every time I did a full face, I used this for my eyes. You know, I'm kind of lazy and don't love to do eyeshadow as much anymore. And this makes it so easy to feel like you have a full look when you haven't done much. Okay, let me show you it. Okay, here we are. We have this little compact. And here is the shade Space Cowboy. And as you can see, that kind of like tan, bronzy shade in the pan does kind of show up on the eyes a little bit, like it looks a little tan or brown underneath the shimmer, which I really like, and I also think goes well with my skin tone. And then I kind of like the cool tone of the shimmer versus the warm tone of the base, if that makes sense. Really liking it. I've learned that the one thing about this packaging, I actually wish there was a little mirror right here. I know that for the aesthetic of the cute little plastic square packaging, that you can like see through it. I know that's the aesthetic, but as I've been using this, I really like to, use my finger and really get in there. And it would be great for there to just be a little mirror, especially if you're gonna touch up. So that's my one thing I wish this had, but it's not a big deal. I love it. I highly recommend. I know for such a small compact, it's a very high price point. I think it's like $22, maybe more. And that's a lot for a little eyeshadow thing. But I like it, and I might go out and buy all the shades or the palette that has all the shades. I'm really happy with this, and this was my one little splurge, I guess. I haven't really purchased any fun type products. I'm usually just doing the basics. Even if it's new type things, it's still the basics. So I'm happy with this. Okay, those are all my things. What'd you think? What was your favorite product? Are any of these already your ride or die, or are you not gonna go try something different? Because of me, I love when y'all tell me you went and got something and loved it because of my recommendation. I love it. It makes this so much fun, and I love seeing that. So thanks for all of you who share stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Okay, as always, I will see you